Actually, my name is Juan Pablo Nabil Abu Ghazaleh Aceves. Jean Paul is actually my slave name. My father was a Palestinian fundamentalist Muslim. I don't know if that's being redundant. I'm not too sure about my culture. But I do know he was a degenerate gambler, and that actually worked out for me because he actually wanted to name me things like Baruch, Saad Shahadi, and Tariq. My mom put her foot down and said no. In retrospect, though, I think that's a lot better than my half-brother, Jihad, who has since then moved to Chicago, works at the cannery, and his name is now Joe. So, usually when I come on stage, I like to take a quick moment because I'm a very anxious person and I get very nervous, so I always revert back to a very special time in my life when I first learned to make love. I was 18 years old in a whorehouse in Germany. I just paid my 60 euro for a suck and a fuck, and I was staring down the face of a beautiful German named Marina, who obviously didn't like me because I wasn't black and I looked like a concentration camp victim. Just got out of boot camp. And I remember after she made me wash my penis with a little towel and soap, I went to town hard and she grabbed me. She looked me in the face, slapped me, and said, "Hey, not so rough!" Since then, I always look back at that and I remember that. I feel a lot more comfortable on stage. It's my fourth time. Not that I'm asking for pity, I'm just trying to explain some things. I can actually see people a little bit better, and I'm looking at the crowd, and I see a lot of ladies here. Where are my ladies at tonight? Woo! Let me hear you, please. Please come on, ladies. And I want to tell you that I think you guys are a lot smarter than men. I think you guys are special, you're dominant, and I understand why you guys are so fucking crazy. And to my men, my fellow men, we're in a hard time right now in our world. Where are you guys at tonight? Where are my fellow men, my leaders of the world? I just want to tell you guys that you guys are fucking dicks. You guys are assholes. You guys are fucking selfish. Speaking from perspective. And that's why women don't like us. They don't like anything we have to offer. They don't like our sex. It's not that they don't like sex. They just don't like the sex we give them. In fact, as women love sex, they're just afraid we might actually be good at it. Because next thing you know, find yourself riding in her Honda Accord passenger seat with a Metro PCS phone she bought you, paying off all your bills. I learned at an early age that to have good sex, you have to be like a woman and you have to express vulnerability. You have to just degrade yourself. Tell yourself you ain't shit. Fuck her as hard as you want, you can still make love to her. You know, it doesn't matter if she's been over doggy style. You just gotta change your voice to a softer tone and be more like, I'm nothing without you, I miss you, I'm a piece of shit. And that'll actually confuse them, you just bipolar her back. You know? Next thing you know, you're sitting there arguing and she's like, I fucking hate you and you fucking ruined my life, just get the fuck out of here, I don't want to see you again. And here's $10 for gas, baby, because I know you're broke, and here's the feather bed mattress so you can lay on the floor and every once I'm thinking you're doing that. I was actually talking to a guy at a bar today and proved my point because he was bragging about the hard sex he had the other night. He was just telling me how he fucked this girl hella hard. He was beating the pussy up and just tearing her up for 2 hours. They did like 30 positions, and I was like, man, did she come? Huh? Oh, she bled.
Oh my god.
And it reverts back to our caveman days, if you really want to think about it, why we are the way we are. I mean, man, we're so dumb, they really figured it all out. I mean, when you're hungry, you fucking kill an animal with a rock, and after that, you shit on your legs and draw stick figures on the walls. Women had other more important things to worry about, like figuring out what to do with this 4-pound piece of flesh that's fallen out of their vagina and won't stop crying. Oh. Thank God for that. Rock, please. Do not smash baby with rock. We must feed and clean. Well, anyways. I've grown up a little bit confused in my life. I grew up listening to soul and R. Kelly and James Brown, and I encompass more of a black facade in the way I think in my comedy because I can relate to them, but it doesn't seem to really help me much. For instance, I wrote this really cool joke that I wanted to do for Snoop Doggy Dogg, but no one wanted it because people just thought it was crazy, and I'll share it with you. It was a 5-minute bit. It's done on MTV, and basically Snoop Dogg gets his fellow, gang member Crips with these gun jokes, and it's kind of like this. He's like, "What up, nephew? What up, Snoop? What's up, motherfucker? What it do? Nah, man, you know niggas like those. Niggas like who, Snoop? Shit, niggas like these, motherfucker. La da 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 dee." I wanted to ghostwrite rap lyrics for rappers. I have some inner talent. I wrote one for Ludacris. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't want anybody to steal it from me because no one will believe me. It's called Litter Dick. By the time that a leg hits his back hard in the face like a bitch with a nigger's dick. You know, I did some 40 months.
I was raised on pie meat, shackles on my feet, you for that jelly jobs, who the fuck get shit to?
You know, I was a cholo in high school, but I didn't fit in because I was a comedian and it didn't exactly make sense, and I was all creased up with my pants. And, you know, motherfuckers would just make fun of me, like Beto would be like, hey, motherfucker.